Hey. Let's see. Hello, everybody. J3. Hey, man. Hey. Hello. Uh-oh. My bad. My bad. All right. Welcome, everyone, to the live. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it so much. So much. Hey, Ty Lily. Hey, good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is having a blessed Sunday. Happy Sunday to everyone. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, baby. How are you all doing today on this beautiful Sunday? Baby, let me just tell you, I don't know, but it is hot. Hey, gardening, it's great. Let me get to the top of the chat, but let me welcome everyone to the live. I thank you all for being here. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, baby. I want to welcome you all to the live. I thank you all for being here. I hope and pray I say something that can help you in your garden or just in life in general, right? Thank you all for being. Hey, Veggie Baby, how are you? How are you, honey? Gina, Gina, thank you so much. I was listening to your live today, and I do thank you so much for mentioning my live. And yes, my love, I'm Central. I'm Central time, but it's all good. It's all good. I seen Sylvia put it in the chat that I was Central, but you didn't see it because you were signing off. But I thank you, sweetheart. I thank you so much. Right? And I do. I do. Yeah. Hey, hey, precious. Listen, let me get to the top of the chat. Boom. Okay. All right. We got that one. I had my window open, and man, that's the worst thing you can do. Everybody and their mama want to come in here. Cute. I even had a wasp in here. I was in here fighting a wasp. Okay, let me get to the top of the chat, family. Let's go. All right. Hey, Precious, my baby, how are you? She said, hello, Mama Linda, and everyone in the chat. Hey, baby, how are you? I hope you've been having a good day too. Hey, Kiki, baby, how are you? And J3, thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Yeah. And Nikki Walker, she said, hello, Miss Linda, and everyone in the chat. I hope everyone is having a blessed day. I pray you are too, honey. I'm having a beautiful day. Absolutely. And Tara, thank you, baby. Thank you so much. I love your hair, Miss Linda. Yeah, I had to put her on, but listen, if you get too hot, a change is gonna come. I'm just trying to tell y'all. But yeah, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Yep. Nikki Walker say, hit the like button, family, on your way in. Thanks. All right, baby. Thank you. And Ty Lily, she say, good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is having a blessed Sunday. Backyard Garden Flow, how you doing, baby? And Cheryl, thank you, sweetheart. Sweet Roots, hello. She said, good evening, Miss Linda and the chat. You're looking so beautiful today. Thank you. Thank you. I'm feeling pretty good today, y'all. Because last week on the live, when it was Tuesday night, y'all, I was tired. I was just beat. But I'm all fresh, ready to go. I'm ready to go. We gonna eat tonight, y'all. We gonna eat tonight. All right. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Gardening is great. Hello, baby. How are you? Hello, Cassandra. How are you, baby? She said, good evening, Miss Lynn, and everyone in the chat. You're looking so glamorous this evening. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. What a little hair will do, huh? Every now and then, I can clean up a little bit. Just to clean up a little bit. This 68-year-old woman can clean up a little bit. Yeah, I could walk next to my son, right? And people think I'm his woman instead of his mama. Gotta love that one, huh? Yeah. Oh wow. Hey Maria Graham. How you doing, baby? Good to see you. She said, hey Miss Linda, look at that beautiful hair. Yeah. Thank you, baby. Hey Veggie baby, how are you? And Gina. Thank you, Gina. Yeah. Hey Miss Maria Patterson. Good to see you, baby. Good to see you. Yes is a miss. Hey honey, how are you? Uh, I think we got everybody. Cheryl, Adrian, hey, she said hello, Miss Lynn in chat, listening in the background. Okay, baby, good, good. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Oh, hey, let's see now. We getting to the bottom. Mike, say on, man. I gotta get a refill because I know this is not gonna last. It's not gonna last. But I forgot to go run it in, refill it quickly. Mm. Because seriously, I really don't like to be late. I don't. And seriously, I have a thing really with time. And that is one of my pet peeves. Time. When I say I'm going to do something at a certain time, I'm going to do it at that time. If I say we're going somewhere and I'm going to pick you up at 7, baby, at 7, it's flying in here. At 7, I will pick you up. If you are not ready, okay? If you are not ready, you will be left right there, right where you stand. You will be left. Seriously, I have left my sister, my children. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I've left a lot of people. Time is important to me, right? Hey, yeah, okay, everybody's speaking to Veggie Baby. Hey, Roro, she said, hello, Miss Linda and everyone in the chat. Hey, baby, how are you? Nikki Walker, yeah. All right, let's get to the bottom. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, honey, how are you? I don't know if y'all can see this waltz. He's flying around my head. He's flying around up in here. Yeah, that's okay. So if I swing and knock this this thing down, y'all know why. Hey, Jackie Griffin, how are you? She said, good evening, everyone. Looking good. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Gardening is great. Yeah. Wait a minute. What'd you say? Say, damn, auntie, if I come out as yes, exactly. I'm gone, bro. I'm gone. You heard me? You're I'm out of there, man. You're late. Okay. Hey, Miss Gloria Elliott. All right. That's my art. She said, hey, Miss Linda Chat. Hey, baby. Hey, Greg Jones. All right. Let's see. Miss Robinson. Hey, honey. How are you? Hey, Sylvia. She said, hello, Miss Linda Chat family. Hello. I'm the same way. You are, Maria? Oh, yeah. Listen, time is important to me. Hey, Dave. Dave say, happy Sunday, Miss Linda. I hope all is well with you. I am amazing. I feel great. Woo, and listen, I can't thank God enough for just allowing me to be here with you all. Okay. Just that alone, not even counting all of the other blessings that I am receiving right now. Just for that alone, I am so grateful. I am so grateful, family. Yeah, Jackie. She said yes. Time and being on time is very important. It really is. It really is. To me, it's hey, Britt Michael. Hey, how are you? How are you? Good to see you, Nikki. Hey, Nikki. OCD is chick. She said, "Hey, Tnog and family. I'm listening from the bushes. I just came in from my garden. Let me ask a question. So I have been out of the loop a little bit, right? Because so many things has been going on, in my world now. Mike and GT have a wig. So, from what I understand, there is a winner. So, if you all can tell me who was the winner, one, two, and three, I think, please, if you know, put it in the chat. Who was the winner? Let me know. All right. BRB. Be right back, huh? That's. Don't freeze on me, baby. Come on back. Come on back. Okay. Oh Lord. So that BRB is I'll be right back. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, Jewel. Jewel says, "Hey, Miss Linden, everyone in the chat. Hey, Jewel, how are you, baby? Good to see you. All right. Hey, Roro. Yeah, I spoke to you, but hey, baby. Hey again. Hey again. Let's see. Mary Vance. Hey, Mary. Okay, wig. OCD is check one. Well, congratulations. And to say this was your first year growing inside. Nikki, congratulations. Congratulations. You did great, baby. Really good. Miss Red, she said, "Good evening, Miss Lynn and everyone in the chat. I'm out in my garden, but I'm listening." Miss Red, will you answer this for me? Are you a content creator? Let me know, please. I want to know if you are a content creator. Do you post your videos on YouTube of your garden? Please let me know. Barb Brownlee is in here. Growing with Hudson is second place, and Presbyterian Gardner is third. Okay, well, congratulations to everyone. Thank you all so much. That is so good. Cherry, she said, "Hello, Miss Linda, and everyone in the chat." Hey, Cherry, how are you all doing? Okay, we're at the bottom. So, no, ma'am. Oh, no, ma'am, you don't. Okay, okay. Could I ask a question? Why? Why we can't see your garden? You see my garden. Why I can't see your garden? I want to see it. Let me know. Is there a reason you don't? Let me know, baby. All right. Veggie Baby say, "Congratulations, Nikki, the everyday life of an OCD's chick." Yay! Morris Family Studio. Hey, my baby. Hey, my baby. She said, "Hi, T. I miss you." T, miss you, sweetheart. I do. On the road home from the city, but listening in. Yeah, so much has been going on, but T, love you so much. I really do. I really do. Okay, baby? We're going to talk. Yeah. Nikki says, "Yes, I know, right? That's everything for the vote." You are welcome because I did vote now. Let's get that right. I voted. Great, baby. You did really good. Hey, Tampa. She said, "Hey, Tnog and family. I'm in the bushes." Girl, please. You in the bushes. That girl said, "I'm in the bushes listening, but I can't speak individually." But hey, what up, baby? What up? What up? Bob Brownlee. Hey, Bob Brownlee. How are you, baby? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, y'all. I'm trying to get to the bottom. I promise. Morris family says sorry. Hi family, I love you all. In the car and I can't chat, but I wanted to send love to all of you. Oh, thank you, baby. Barb Brownlee, she says, hey, Miss Linda, strike that beautiful pose. Mm. 68 look good on me. Yeah. Thank you, Father. It's all about God. That's what it is, baby. That's what it is. Hey, AI, how are you, baby? How are you doing? Good evening to you. Yeah. Cheryl T say, hey, Miss Linda, just got in from watering. Happy Sunday to everyone. You too, sweetheart. You too. Um, all right. Jackie Griffin. Okay, you speaking to someone else. I just got in from driving someone to Chicago. Okay, cool, baby. Cool. Make your coins, girl. Get your coins. What up, Broke? What up, man? Broke, I was thinking about you today as I was recording a video today. Check this out. Now, I know I'm getting off a little bit, but I tell you what, Broke, don't leave because I want to say something and I want to know what you think of this, okay? Just hang in there with me for a second. But anyway, let's get this. Who will be participating in Meatless Monday? Because I don't want to just go over that because that is so important, right? Meatless Monday and a half a gallon of water, right? Half a gallon of water and Meatless Monday. Who doing that? And I want you to know I'm in. I'm in because I'm going to post a video tomorrow. I did a big harvest in my garden and I'm excited and I'm eating it for my Monday meal, right? So you all let me know. Will you be joining me? Let me know. Now listen, if I got to do this thing all by myself, I'll do it. I'll do it, but I would love for you all to come along with me, right? Yeah. Hey, Black Guns. Hey, Black Guns, how are you? He say hi, the New Orleans Guardian chat. How are you doing? How are you doing? So I'll tell you what I did. Well, of course, you all know I'm on TikTok. And on TikTok, I had my name, of course, the New Orleans Gardener. But because it was too many characters, they had my name as the New Orleans Guard. So I changed it. I changed it to Tnog over there. So yeah. Some people was like, what's this? I'm like, oh. Yeah, but anyway, that is what I did over there. Yeah. Yeah, congratulations to the winners. Oh, Broke is speaking to everybody. Okay, so okay, thank you, Broke. Thank you, man. Hey, Jackie Griffin, you too much. Living good. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I will be participating in Meatless Monday with that water. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah, baby. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Yeah. You in? All right. Yes, it's a mess. Say I'm in. Sweet Root say I'm in. Cheryl T say I'm in. No meat, water too. Okay, baby. Okay, Mike, you're in, Mike. Sweet says I'm in with Meatless Monday and my water intake. Come on, awesome, awesome. Love. Miss Red said, I want to send you a video of eating my white potatoes, but I couldn't get it to send, Miss Linda. Okay, baby. Okay. Barb Brownlee say, Meatless Monday ready, baby. Brent, oh, he's speaking to Broke. All right. Miss Red say, I'm in for Meatless Monday. Okay, good. So many of you all are in for Meatless Monday. And I'm going to tell you something. We have been doing this for maybe 3 or 4 years. And the more you do this, the more you drink that water. Listen, you're going to see the difference. You're going to feel the difference. And not only you will see the difference, but other people will see it too. Y'all see it? You see it? Mm-hmm. That's water, baby. That's water, baby. You in? That's my art. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Cheryl T say, Tnog, I'm going to try really hard to remember Meatless Monday. This will be a hard one for me. So, Cheryl, if you think about this, and listen, just one day, I tell you what. Now, if you eat 3 meals a day, try to take one of the meals, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and don't eat meat. Now, if you eat meat for the other two, fine. But take out meat for just one of your meals. If you're having that much of a hard time, take out meat for one of your meals, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Okay? But drink the half a gallon of water. Could you do that? Try that. Maybe you need to go baby steps, and that's okay. That's okay. All right? Try that. All right, broke. Here we go. This is a thing that I was talking about today, and you will see it in the video that I post tomorrow. So I have an Abiquina olive tree. My olive tree is about 7 years old. She's in the ground. Now, my olive tree have given me olives many times, right? So let me just say this. In 2024, in 2023, she did not give me olives. In 2024, I was like, I got to get some olive from this tree. Now, hang in there with me now. So what I did was I started feeding her a lot of my plantain leaves. I made, water, soaked my plantain leaves in it, and I fed it to my Abiquina olive tree. I also had been to take a lot of the leaves down. I chopped a lot of leaves up, and I put it all around in the soil with her, right? That's what I did. And in 2024, boom, flowers. And of course, I had an amazing harvest of olives. Okay. This year, 2025, no flowers, no olives. Listen, we know no flowers, no fruit. That's one thing Jada kept that in her head. I used to teach Jada, no flowers, no fruit. And that was her word all day. No flowers, no fruit. Gotcha. But this is what I've heard, and this is what I shared in that video. I am not really knowledgeable on fruit trees, okay? But the fruit trees that I am growing, I try to learn everything I can about that tree because that is my tree, right? And I don't expect anybody to take care of that tree but me. And the only way I could take care of it, I need to know this tree. So what I've learned is that some trees will give you fruits every other spring. Even some will give you fruits not only every other, but for 3 years, and then it give you fruit, right? Now, I didn't know this. I didn't know this at one time. I thought that fruit trees will give you fruit every year, but that is not so. I've learned that some trees will, it's a biannual, but I didn't know that they do that, right? But this is what's going on with this album. So if you have an olive tree, this is what's happening. Every other year, I get fruit. Now, I thought it was because of all the, potassium I was giving my tree, but it really wasn't. It is that this tree will only give me fruit every other year, right? So, and another thing I learned also is that sometimes after about 7 or 10 years, some fruit trees will stop giving you fruit. Now, broke, I know you know a lot about fruits. What do you know about that? Can you give me something? Can you expand on that a little bit for me? Let me know what you think, man. All right. Adria, hey, oh, she's speaking. Just forever humble. Good evening, Miss Linda, and everyone in the chat. I'm just walking in. Thank you, my love. Thank you for being here. Right? All right. Send me all, oh, wait a minute. Send me all you steaks. I will eat. Oh, I got you. You're telling people to send you to meat because you're gonna take care of it. I know, man. That H2O, yes, Kiki. My family is respecting Meatless Monday. They look forward to it now. Really? That is so cool, baby. That is so cool. Brent Michael say, shout out, girl. See what water will do. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, water is amazing. It's, I can't even tell you all the things that water does for us as a human being. It's just everything. Water is life. That's what it is. It's life. Get your water in, baby. Cheryl say, yes, I can. Thanks for the encouragement. Yes, baby, you could do it. You could do it, honey. Right? Cheryl T say, please share about the olive tree. I've had mine for about 4 years and it's huge, but no fruit. There you go. So I know you heard me, right? But what I will tell you, Cheryl, if you have this olive tree, Cheryl, tell me what zone you live in. That's one of the things I want to know. What zone do you live in? Let me know, baby. Hey, LGG, baby, how are you? How are you? Hey, Angela. Hey, baby. Tnog, you're looking stunning tonight. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. All right. Broke says, I have citrus trees that take a year off. Never researched it. Okay, I just thought it was citrus. Cool. Yeah, man. I did not know that there was a every other year thing with fruit trees, with any fruit tree. I just didn't know. But that olive tree taught me a huge lesson. It gave me knowledge by just not putting on fruits. It made me go and research it, right? Because as I say, I'm not big on fruit trees, but if I have a fruit tree, I'm going to know about that fruit tree. I'm going to know about it, right? And that's the thing I found out. So if you have an olive tree, one thing I will tell you to do is to feed that tree. Even my tree is in the ground. It's in the ground and it's been in the ground. And usually I don't feed trees in the ground that much. I really don't, right? But because I didn't know, and I know this, right? Trees, plants are like people, right? You want your plants to grow big and healthy? Feed them. Feed them. It's like a child, right? So that's my thing. I fed it, and I fed it something. What I was looking for was the flowers. So potassium. Let's get this thing some potassium, right? So, look, I'm saying potassium. Lord have mercy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about potassium. No, not potassium. The NPK, right? So, anyway, um, I wanted to make sure that it have the nutrients that it needed to give me the flowers, right? And that's what I found out, right? So, yeah. LGG's, oh, she's speaking to everybody. All right, baby. Cool. Oh, you're in Houston. Okay. So I would tell you to feed your tree um, a cool, I don't know what kind of fertilizer you use, but feed your tree. If it's in a pot, feed your tree. Feed it, right? And and hopefully you get flowers. For me, if my tree was going to give me flowers in 25, it would have, they would be on right now. So I know this tree is not going to give me any flowers or olive this season at all, right? And we're in the same zone. We're in the same zone. For me, my tree is not going to give me anything this season. No. But I would say to you is to, oh, this thing here, I want to kill it. But I'm gonna break something. I'm gonna break something in here. But if I but I would just feed your plant. Okay. Yeah. Brooke said something to do with bearing too much fruit the year before. Okay. Okay. If your fruit tree will stop fruiting at all. Gotcha. Gotcha, man. I understand. I understand. Well, I haven't had that problem yet, but I did hear that after 10 years or so, sometimes your fruit trees will stop bearing. And another thing, I see a lot of people with brand new fruit trees, brand new. I mean, like, they just purchased it from a seller, wherever, right? This is their first year with that tree. Now, many of the trees that we buy, they are on rootstock. So a lot of these trees is probably less than 3 years old, right? And they get very disappointed when they don't get fruit. But family, I want you to know that the first year, many times when you, bro, please let me know, am I saying the right thing, that the first year that you have this tree, many times you will not get maybe one or two fruits at the most, even if you get that. So be patient. Be patient and don't be so disappointed, because I see a lot of people say, well, if you don't give me any fruit, I'm going to get it out of here. Baby, don't be so quick to get rid of your tree, right? It's a baby. It's a baby. And your new tree, you know, it is not going to bear you a whole ton of fruit when it's very young. So be patient with your trees, right? Be patient. Bridget, that explains why some have multiple trees interests, right? So one of the things I say is this: if you have a tree that you love, like a fruit tree you love, like a pear or whatever, if that tree produces for you and it's a wonderful tree, is do some cuttings, do some air laying, get get you another tree off of that tree, because you just don't know. And that's going to save you money, baby. It's going to save you money. Okay. Dang it. My nephew pulling up on my motorcycle. He wants to buy it, but right back. What are you talking about, baby? I'm lost. Totally lost. Janet says, good evening, Janice. How are you? Bear Michael say, Google says, is sometimes, all right, Michael, wait a minute. Google says it sometimes take mature trees up to 10 to 20 years to produce. And that is true. Many trees take sometime between 7 and 10 years to produce. And and new gardeners come in and they go and they buy these trees from like Lowe's or Home Depot and all these, just some nice trees. And these trees is full. And God forbid if they have fruit on them, because if they have fruit on them, oh, they gonna get that tree. And they thinking that this is the way it's gonna be every year. But I just don't want people to get so excited that they don't, that they can't realize that sometimes it just won't happen like that. I have so many questions in the emails with people saying this. So, another question I had in my email is that One person wanted to know how many kinds of moringa trees do we have, and what is the one that we grow the most? Now, if you've been around on my channel long enough to know that the one tree we have is very common. It's the moringa, it's the oleifera. That's the name of that tree. It's a oleifera. And there is 13 different varieties of moringa. But the common one that we grow is the oleifera. It's the oleifera. Okay? All right. Cheryl said, okay, I will feed more often. There you go. I was beginning to think it was an ornamental. No, I understand. So is it Albaquina olive, Cheryl? Jackie said, my blackberry bushes started out with leaves when I got it, okay, but all the leaves fell off. Now I have 2 sticks. I have been feeding it. I'm in zone 7B, Virginia. Okay, Jackie. So when did you get this bush? Did you purchase this blackberry this season? So if you purchased it this season, I would say, because you all get cold weather, right? I would say plant it in a container. And if the sticks is green, it's okay. It's okay. But I mean, you need to check to see if they're live or not, right? But if they green, that is fine. But put them in a container and put them in the sun. And if next season they will grow, but sometimes that happen, baby. It's to change your environment. It sometimes when you get these plants, you get them from the store and you get them home. They be beautiful in the stores, and as soon as you get them home, everything fall off, and you're looking at them. You like, I paid $52 for this, a bunch of sticks, and it's not as bad as you think it is. But gardening is not right now. Gardening is not. I'm gonna put it in my garden, and baby, it's gonna grow and give me a whole lot of fruits, and I'm gonna go make me some pies and jams. And sometimes, baby, that just don't happen because you're dealing with nature. And you dealing with nature, baby, nature have her own way of doing things. That sometimes she'll do it one way, but then another time she'll do it a whole nother way. And you wonder, what did I do wrong? You ain't did nothing wrong. Cha, get away from me. I'm gonna have my son come in here and spray something. Good Lord. All right. So Broke say, yes, ma'am. The first year, it's usually stressed because of change of environment, watering changes, and fertilizing a regimen. And you are so right, Broke. And that's what I find with a lot of people. And listen, I get emails of people asking me about fruit trees and how their fruit trees, like this person was saying, they come and they buy them, but when they get them home, all the leaves are gone. All the leaves fall, and it happens. But as long as your plants, those sticks, if they're green, you okay, baby. It's okay. Be patient and know that gardening is not a right now deal. It is not. It is not. Sometimes you have to wait a couple seasons in order to get that fruit. All right? All right. Hey, Texas Lala. I saw you planting your blueberries too, baby. I saw you, honey. Yeah. Good to see you, baby. Thank you for being here. All right, family. Melinda said, I got 2 apples last year. This year, there are about 12. Awesome, baby. Awesome. And fruit trees is just the way it is. It is a year by year by year. We are never going to get from these new trees these huge harvests, new gardeners come in and they look at seasoned gardeners. They look at seasoned gardeners' garden, right? And they say, I'm going to get that just like that. I'm going to do that just like that. Can you do it? Yes. But baby, you're going to take some time. In your soil, we all know that the heartbeat of a garden is the soil, right? If you are organic, if you're organic, the heartbeat of that soil, of your garden, is the soil, right? Because we feed the soil, the plants feed from the soil. If you are organic, if you are not organic, of course, the fertilizer that you use will not focus on the soil. It will focus on the plant. So know this so you can know what you can get from your garden and what you cannot. I've seen one year, you all remember in 2020, when millions of people began to garden because of the sea, the big old sea came in, and all of these new gardeners came in, right, family? And they all came in and they began to look at old, the seasoned gardeners, and they was like, I got to get that just like that. I want to buy that just like she got. I want this raised bed just like that. And they went out and purchased all these things, right? And the people that was making raised beds and all these little gadgets for your garden, they were getting rich, baby. Y'all heard what I said? They were getting rich. I wish I had a gadget at that time. You know what I'm saying? But they were getting rich, right? And they were just buying everything because they wanted a garden. They wanted to grow fruit trees like broke farmer, right? But then at the end of the season, what happened? They had a struggling tomato plant with about 2 tomatoes on it, right? Those tomatoes probably cost them about $250 because that's probably what they spent in junk in their garden that they did not need. So family, be aware that it's so many things in order. Now listen. If you are growing for food, if you are growing to get a harvest and bring it in your house, all of that foolery is not necessary. It's not. Now listen, and let me make this statement. Your garden is your garden. And if you want to buy that baby, guess what? Miss Linda gonna watch your video. I'm gonna thumbs it up and I'm gonna leave you a nice comment. I am. I'm never going to down you because this is what you want to put in your garden, because no one can tell you what you can and cannot put in your garden, because nobody can tell me what I can and cannot put in my garden. Okay. But what Miss Linda is saying to you, if you are growing for food, baby, if you're growing to supplement your income, you don't need that. You don't. Now, some people just got to have what other people have, right? Okay. Gardening takes patience, period. People need to take time with their fruits and trees and garden. Well, see, this is what I think, my baby precious, and I get it. In order for, let's just say me, let me use me. I am not the sharpest tool in the box when it comes to fruit trees, right? But the fruit trees that I'm growing, I'm going to know about it. And if you are knowledgeable in growing fruit trees, I'm going to listen to what you say. I'm going to listen to what you say, right? But at the end of the day, of course, I'm going to do what I want to do, but I'm going to listen to what you say. So no one can say, well, you better do this or you better, because see, if you say you better do this or you better do, you lost me. I'm out of there. Gone. Right? But what I'm saying is that if you are growing for food, family, we don't need a lot of the foolishness like this. These are, God gave us these things here are, baby, there's so much you could do in your garden with these, right? This is a yardstick. You can measure things with it, right? You can feel things with it. I can tell you if my soil needs water just by my finger, right? But they got doodads out there, I can tell you these things, right? But is it necessary? So if you, if you, first year, if 1 year you would write down every dime you spend in your garden, every dime, baby, many of you all gonna be surprised by the money you spend in your garden. You will be surprised. I'm serious. Because I did it 1 year. Blew my mind. I'm like, hell no. Can't do that. No. If I could get some stuff for free, and make a video, I'll do it. But I'm not buying that stuff. But anyway, let's go. Um, Do bark scratch this? Yes, man. Yes, exactly. Sherry say my peach tree is a producer. The apple trees and pear trees are young and probably will need a year or two before they're produced. Now the nectarine is new and it has baby fruits on it. Really surprised. Usually citrus is really good about giving fruits. Well, here, my first year buying fruit trees, they always just put on flowers. Hey, my Renaissance grandma, how are you, baby? Jackie said, I checked them. The sticks are still green on them. Okay, on the inside. Thank you for the encouragement. I will be loving them. Good, baby. Just feed them and, don't worry about them. Please don't pull them up and throw them away because, they drop their leaves, right? Feed them. All right. Greg say, Tnog, sometimes you can over care for plants and kill them while doing it. And that's true because a lot of people baby plants and plants don't need to be babied, right? It's like a rosemary. A lot of people can't grow rosemary because they want to give it water all the time. And she just want to be left alone. Leave her alone, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right. It can take years to build soil, and it does. It does. It does, baby. It really do. Keep your receipts when purchasing anything, and that's true. That's true. Facts. Building soil takes time, and that's what it takes. It is called growing. Growing, and growing takes time. You cannot be growing and there's no time in between it. It's like this. When I look at Jada, it is unbelievable what I see, right? We see her in the garden, like eating raw corn. I don't know if many of you all saw that little short where she tried raw corn. Jada was like a little girl. Jada is almost taller than me now. She's gonna be taller than me. And that's called growing. That's called growing, right? Yes. Yeah, Dave said that's right. Before 2020, the prices was decent, but after that, everything just went crazy. And today, it is absolutely crazy. So, if you have a tree in your yard, rather it's a citrus, a pear, apple, whatever fruit tree you have, get you some cuttings, learn how to air lay, baby, get you that fruit tree so you don't have to buy it. Because if you buy it, you are going to pay too much for it. Really. And that's real. All right. So, doing too much, keep it simple. Yes, delayed gratification is okay. And it really is. And this is what I tell people about that gratification, and especially new gardeners, because do I understand? I do. New gardeners, when you're talking about dropping a seed, they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that because it's too slow. It's too slow. So for new gardeners, this is why I say, baby, go ahead on and buy your starts. Buy them, plant them. And then when you plant them, drop a seed when you plant your plants. Right? Because so many people say, well, I can't get my plant to germinate, right? And there's so many ways to get a seed to germinate. But many of them, they don't have the patience. They don't want to wait. They don't want to wait for a seed to germinate. Okay, baby. Yeah. Oh, you're talking to Precious. Okay. I wore myself out at the beginning 5 years ago, and still could not keep up with other gardeners. But then I said, after all this work, I'm doing things my way, as natural as I can grow. Now, Sherry, let me just say something to you, love. Let me say this to you. The first thing you said is, I wore myself out as a beginner 5 years ago. I still could not keep up with other gardeners. Baby, why are you trying to keep up with anybody? Don't do that. Don't do that. This is not a contest, right? It's not a contest. It's not a competition. Well, I guess it's dependent on what you're growing for. Don't try to keep up with nobody. No. Do you, baby? Do you? Do you? Baby, get in your garden and just do you. It's just you in your garden. There's a little song they play on TikTok. It says, just me and my plants, right? Y'all heard it? Sometime I water them. Y'all ever heard the song? Baby, don't try to compete with anybody. No, it's just you in your garden doing your thing, right? Come on, honey. Come on. Precious said, very true. The New Orleans gardener, I listen to people who understand what to grow. YouTube University, yes. There's a lot of that. In the beginning, I wasted a lot of money, even bought sweet potato seeds. Yeah, man. But when you go back and you look at your first years, yeah, you can see all the crazy things you did, right? So tell me, Broke says in the beginning he wasted a lot of money. He bought sweet potato seeds. You all tell me, what was the craziest thing you did on your first year of gardening? What was the craziest thing you did? Let me know. Now, this is the thing. I'm going to say this, and this is where I had a head start, bro. you know, because when you wake up to life gardening, you kind of, you know, it's in you like walking, talking, right? So I always knew how to drop a seed, always did, because my grandmother name was Grace, and they used to call her Mama Grace, right? I called her Mama, but I could not know how to drop a seed. She would take my hand literally and do it. I don't know if Gina is here. I think she's gone. But one thing Gina said today in her live, and I thought it was cool. I have talked about this so many times, and some people say crazy things, but Gina says she don't buy seeds from Etsy because sometimes people send you seeds of anything, and I believe that, and that's why I have never purchased seeds from Etsy, never. And the reason Gina said that she did get some seeds, but she said Gina said she knew what the seeds looked like. Now, that is the thing that my grandmother kind of made me learn what seeds look like. I know a tomato seed and a pepper seed. I know if it's a radish seed or a brassica seeds. I know if it's a Swiss chard seed, right? How many of you all know your seeds? Just some of the standard seeds, right? No, there's no way for us to tell the variety of the seed, but you know it's a watermelon seed, right? This is a tricky one. The tricky one is, and they look alike, is cucumbers and cantaloupes. The seeds look the same, but how many of you all know your seeds? Do you know your seeds? And Gina, if you see this live and you see this part, I think that is so cool that you took the time to learn what seeds look like. Because sometimes some people don't take the time to know what a seed look like. Because yes, people will sell you anything, anything. Today, people just don't care. They don't care. It's like all the love is gone. You know, they'll sell you anything. Hey, Laura. Hey, baby. How are you? Hey, Presbyterian Gardener. She said, good evening. Good evening, the New Orleans Gardener. Love, love, love that. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. All right. Back in the 70s, come on, Dave, let's talk about it, baby. Back in the 70s, all I did was give me a couple of bags of nitro humans and hummus. Hummus? Wait a minute. And mixed it in the dirt, okay, in the backyard, and plant everything, anything I want, and it will grow. And do I understand that perfectly? Perfectly, because my whole thing is this: you drop seeds, you cover it up with soil, and you water it. If you have valuable seeds, it will germinate, right? All right. Mike said, I got my slips from one potato. So happy. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Congratulations on third place win. Yeah, congratulations, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Miss Red said, I'm in from the garden now. Hello to everyone. All right, baby. Mike says, oh, you're talking to Precious. All right. Yes, talking to Mike. Okay, yes, there's a mess say, okay. I guess I had a bunch of air lay on my fig trees this year because bad weather knocked them off. Well, I had two air lays, and Me and my grandkids not doing. We were playing in the garden. I can't blame my grandkids because I kind of did it. Yeah, we played in the garden a lot. So, but anyway, Brent said, "Good night, all." Brent, thank you for being here, man. I truly appreciate you. I really do. Okay, thank you. All right, family. Dave said, "Gardening is patience." In a lot of these new gardeners don't realize that. That's true. That's true. That's true. Love that song. Just me and my plants. That one? Yeah, man. Yeah, I do too. Yes, Sylvia, I'm very okay. I ain't gonna read that. Sherry say, right. I was just trying to learn to do better. Okay. No competing. All right. Just trying to figure things out. Good. Very good, baby. Because I don't want you to ever try to compete with anybody. If you're gonna compete with somebody, compete with yourself. All right? Do you though? And that's how you're gonna get it done. I was scared the first 2 years, really, to drop a seed. But now, drop, 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 drop. Oh, all right. A seed in a minute. Come on, baby. Awesome, honey. Awesome. I planted 6 watermelons today. I would like at least 2 full grown by Friday. Really? I got you. All right. Um, what is sweet potato seeds? Broke? You can answer that one. Yeah. So Precious say, LOL. The craziest thing I did was plant my asparagus crown the wrong way. I remember that. Hilarious. I did a whole bunch of stuff wrong. Oh, yeah, baby. My first year, I killed about 200 seedlings with over fertilizing. Oh, my God. Yeah, man. Uh, Texas Lala say, I'm cheap. I know that's right. So I started my seeds, but I spent a boatload of decoration. Oh, thank you, baby. Decoration, rocks, and stuff to step up the garden. I go from 0 to 100. Okay, honey. All right. Drop a whole pack of seeds at once. Oh, I've seen that before. And this lady took a whole pack of kohlrabi, a whole pack of kohlrabi, and put it in like a 2 gallon bucket. She did that. Yeah. You can imagine what happened, right? She what you call these things? She got some sprouts, right? The crazy thing I did was trying to grow cherry tomatoes without a trellis. Yeah, yeah. Funny thing was my garden wasn't big enough for them anyway. I got you, man. Yeah. All right. Let's get to the bottom. My craziest moment was pouring salt on snails that was on my bean leaf. Oh, wow. Killed everything. I know most of the seeds that I saved. Great. And that is the thing, is that every year, learn more and more about your own garden, right? It is just amazing what you can walk away with, right? I know most seeds, some look similar. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I know my seeds. Yeah, brassica seeds throw me off. Oh yeah, they all look the same, and they really do. You know, mustards and broccoli. Yeah, they look the same. But one thing you do know, it's a brassica, right? It's a brassica. Yeah. Sherry said, I've been doing too many crazy things at the beginning. I had veggies growing and had no idea what must were. Okay, what most of them was. Okay, my labels failed me. Well, man, listen, baby, that's my everyday life. That's my everyday life right there, right? Yes, but I love it, you know. Yes, I know my seeds. Good, Cheryl. Good, baby. I know a few seeds. Yes. I'm starting to recognize the seeds and the seedlings. You start to recognize the plants and the leaves. Exactly. And the first time I said that, my grandmother, she wanted me to learn the seeds. Many people in my chat were saying, well, how you going to know the seeds? You don't know the seeds? They was like, no, you don't know the seeds. But now they understand, right? So that's cool. Yes, especially my favorite ones. Definitely, baby. Yeah. So Jess says, my first year, I bought all my starts. This is my second year, and I bought less starts and more seeds. Cool, baby. I'm proud of the progress I've made on this gardening journey. And that is called growing. Now, that is not the garden growing, that is the gardener growing, which is you. And it's awesome. Yeah. Don't know my seeds, but getting better. You'll learn, baby. You will learn. First year, what you say, Benji? First year, I pull up lettuce seedlings because I saw things were crawling in the soil, just leaving so just living soil. Wow, baby. We do some crazy things sometimes in the garden. I know we do. Yes, as a mess says, I've only bought seeds on Etsy from Dan, Food for Arts Permaculture. Good, good. Dan is an awesome man. And I know Dan will not give us anything wrong because Dan is a part of this gardening community. So he's not going to give us anything wrong. I planted the whole sweet potato in the ground. You got your nice bush, huh, baby? Oh, who is that became a member? Oh, that's Texas Lala. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. Right? All right. Um, you planted the whole sweet potato. But listen, sometimes it can help if you plant the whole sweet potato because it'll give you a lot of slips. And so you can just take your slips and stick them all over. But I know you didn't know that. You just thought it was just going to grow. And I get it. Lisa says, oh, you're talking to Bro. Okay. All right. Dave say, yes, indeed. I know most of them that I plant. Good, good. Sherry say, getting better with identifying plants. And that is the thing, just to identify your plants, your seeds. It's just awesome that way. That's so true. You have to learn what seeds look like in these days and age. You really do. You really do because people, people, our world is crazy. There's so many things going on. Hate is on a really high level. Um, so many things is just ugly in our world, right? But we can not fall in and follow what the world is doing, right? Don't. We all know right from wrong. We all know when something is ugly. We all know when something is just bad, right? Keep on praying. Keep on praying, family. All right. Melinda said, I have plants growing out the cracks in the concrete. Seeds just want to grow. Yes, exactly. Yeah. All right. So, oh, thank you, Cassandra. Welcome, my love. Welcome, baby. So let me ask this question. How many of you all know every fruit tree you have? Don't be disappointed when you do not get fruit. If your tree is full of leaves, if your trees are full of leaves, your fruit trees, your pear trees, your apple trees, right? Your citrus, all of them, every one of them. Your, what else you have? What other fruit tree you have? all your fruit trees. If you go and look, if you buy teas, and you look into the ingredients of your teas, you will find many of the leaves of that tea that you are growing in your garden. Don't get disappointed sometimes when you don't have fruit. My olive tree, that Albaquina olive. Now, if you all Google the benefits, what is the medicinal benefits of an olive tree leaves? She is amazing. So don't be disappointed. This wasn't a year to get fruit, but you have leaves. And baby, your tree is probably full of it, right? And if your tree is full of these leaves, baby, you got some stuff to sustain you and to keep you healthy. It helps you feel good. It helps your skin, your hair, your teeth, your nails. Baby, it'll make you walk right. Don't make me sing, I tell you. So if you have those trees full of leaves but no fruit, you still blessed. Go harvest you some leaves. Put them in a brown paper bag. Let them dry. Make you some tea, baby. You will be surprised. But every one of your fruit trees, the leaves, research it first. Before you go out there harvesting your leaves, sit down with a pen and paper and write down apple tree. You got a Anna apple, right? Anna apple tree. And research what is the benefits of these leaves. You're going to be surprised that no matter what, you didn't get any apples, you didn't get any fruit. But listen, God still blessed you abundantly. Your tree is full of leaves. You're blessed. And many of us are so blessed, but we don't even recognize it. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Miss Shirley, how are you doing, baby? I hope you're feeling great. Oh, Texas, la. Thank you, honey. Welcome. Welcome, my baby. I will be putting a video up for all of my members, right? We're going to get into some special stuff, right? Really cool. I'm excited for us. Yeah. Broke Farmer says sweet potato seeds don't exist. Oh, wait a minute. You bought sweet potato seeds. Somebody gave you just some seeds. They just gave you some seeds, bro. There's any kind of seeds. You was excited, huh? I got these sweet potato seeds, damn it. I'm gonna drop these seeds. Where you got it from, Essie, bro? Let me know. Did you get it from Essie? Oh man. Oh, I ain't gonna laugh at you, bro. I ain't gonna laugh. Things could happen, bro. It can happen. It can happen. What you say, Lisa? Say yes. That's what I thought. Lisa said that's what I thought. Ain't no such thing as a sweet potato seed. But listen, wait a minute. Let me take a swallow of this. But I want to tell y'all something. Wait a minute. C'est bon, family. C'est bon. This is some freshly squeezed orange juice I put in my juicer. And it's orange juice with mango. Oranges and mango. It is so good, family. So I want to thank my niece and nephew from Back to Our Roots Homesteads for sending me that juicer. It is a blessing. And I made a lot for tomorrow. I'm going to be switching from water to juice. All right. Now I forgot what I was going to tell y'all. Somebody tell me what we was talking about. Y'all tell me, and I got to remember because I don't. Mm-mm. Okay, Texas La La. All right, baby. Are you talking about Renaissance? Yeah, I'm doing both seeds and stock. Yeah, honey, I saw you in your what was that? The little towel. Oh yeah, I saw that. Really nice, honey. Dave said, we are going to call you the everyday life of Tnog's chick. Oh, wow. Sending prayers across the miles to all affected by the weekend severe storm. Yeah, yeah, I read a lot about that. Yeah, Lisa said, my first year, I dropped all seeds, but only got mustard greens and a few sweet potatoes. But I was proud of myself. Cool, baby, cool. So this is what I wanted to say. Mm, darn it. I'm sorry, y'all. um, 1 year, Botanica Interest put out seeds for white potatoes. Now, just like we said, there's no such thing as a seed for sweet potatoes. There is seeds for white potatoes. I grew those potatoes. But of course, these potatoes are GMOs. And it's crazy that then they didn't call these seeds GMO. Did not. I never thought that it was a GMO. It wasn't a thing at that time when I grew these. I tell you, they sell them botanical interest even today. Check it out. They're called the Clancy potato. Clancy potato botanical interest. Go check it out. I grew them. Yeah. Lisa, yes, from amazing. Yeah. Gardening. Okay. Hey, Sheila. She said, hello, Miss Linda, and everyone in the chat. I'm glad to catch another live. Thank you for being here, baby. Thank you. Thank you. My mother asked me, was I just doing something or was I eating what I was growing? I told her if I grow it, I'm gonna eat it. Very good. Very good, honey. LOL, more than half of my fruit trees don't give me fruit. I know all my trees and I'm happy to get what I can from them. Very good. Very good. And as I was saying, go and harvest some of those leaves, right? Dry those leaves, mix them and make you some teas, but do your research on these leaves, okay? But those fruit tree leaves, they are medicinal. Citrus leaf, I promise you, you go out there and tear one of those leaves and smell it. If it's a lemon tree, that leaf is all lemon. That's what you're going to smell. Lemon. If it's orange, that's what you're going to smell. Orange. It's amazing. It's amazing. What do you say? I learned from you about the persimmon leaves. Yes, man, they are amazing. And many of us don't know, so we just let our leaves die and we don't get it. We don't get it, but that's because we didn't know. But now, all 111 of you in here know to research your leaves, right? And if it's something that you want, get it. Harvest your leaves, clean them, dry them, because just like, yes, Presbyterian, immunity and inflammatory, yes, all leaves and herbs, they are stronger when we dry them. You can use them right off your tree. Yes, you can. But they are more potent when you dry them. Dry them, okay? Let them get dry and crispy. Yeah. And make you some tea. Hot or cold, don't matter. Right? Yeah. Greg said, Tnog, I have fig trees that's been in the ground over 5 years. Still no fruit. A fig tree? Greg, what what zone you live in, man? Where you live? I mean, yeah, what zone you live in? And they in the ground? And right, tell me which zone you live in and what variety of fig this is. I've never heard that because figs is one of the easiest fruits to grow. So, Broke, if you know anything about this, why he's not getting fruit, if you know, put it in the chat for Greg. Nikki said, this joy that I have, come on, girl, don't stop that. What? Oh, Lord, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it. What? Stop it, Nikki. Temps went from 84 to 51 degrees within 2 days. Hard to garden with rain and cold. Nighttime is 47. Yeah, I understand, baby. I really do. I really do. But this is what I do know, Miss Shirley. Now, I do know that, like, the weather changing that drastically can definitely be affecting your vegetables. But herbs, most herbs, as long as you don't get below 32, that they'll be fine, right? But yeah, and that's another thing I said in this video I'm about to put up is that there's a lot of things I can tell you about gardening, but I can tell you about gardening in zone 9. I have never grown anywhere else in the world other than NOLA. That is it. And so I would be guessing or researching. And that's what I'll tell you to do. God. And that's what I'll tell you to do is to research what is going on in your garden. Reach out to your extension office to find out. Maybe they know something that you don't know. Maybe something is going on environmental in your area that maybe you don't know. Okay. So try to find that out. All right. What you said, Dave? Oh, you talking to Shirley about her plants. Your food and your medicine. Yes. Yes, J3. Exactly, man. I've learned about the leaves of that fruit trees from you a few years ago. Beautiful, baby. Beautiful. But this is my thing, Melinda. And listen, I love you for saying it, right? But and this is why I repeat so many things, is because new gardeners come in and they do not go back into the videos and listen to things that you and I, all of us here, have been talking about for years, right? I seen one video, check it out, of this young lady. I ain't gonna say her name because I love her. She said, she said, go back in my next video I just put up. And I gave y'all a step-by-step tutorial on how to make super juice. So I say, okay, baby. Because see, sometimes, like I say, sometimes you have to learn how to shut up. Because sometimes some people they don't want you to tell them. So I don't tell them. I'm just sitting there. I'm just looking at your video. She said, "Oh, I gave you a step-by-step tutorial on how to make super juice," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna go look at the video." Shoot. But that's what happens sometimes. So this is why I repeat things, so because many people don't go back into the videos and look, and so that's why I repeat it. And I know, but some people, they don't know. Okay, baby. Exactly. And the tea you make will be caffeine free. Yes. And listen, it's yours. It's yours, baby. It's all yours, right? You know what's in it. There will be no recalls on your teeth. Really? No. No, baby. That's your stuff, right? Yeah. Hey, darling. Hey, how are you? Okay, you talking to broke? All right, family. Amazing. They were collard seeds. Okay, you talking to somebody? C'est bon, man. C'est bon. Yeah. All right. I'm way behind, I guess. My grandmother grew sweet potato leaf just as houseplants. Yes. That's how I learned about growing slips. Beautiful. My sister, that's she was under me. She passed away some years ago, but her name was Pearl. And my sister loved houseplants. I never got into houseplants, but she loved houseplants. And that was one of her favorites was sweet potatoes. She had vines going all over the walls, just circling the house. I'm like, damn, you got these things everywhere. But yeah, that's what she used to do. That was her thing. Sweet potato slips, but she grew them inside. I have to go, but I have enjoyed this live tonight. Have a restful Sunday. You too, sweetheart. I love you, and hang in there for Meatless Monday. Drink your water if you make a mistake. Okay, my love? Mama Linda loved you, honey. All right? All right. Hey, B. Hey, B. Good evening. Just came out. Okay, honey. I love you. Good. Thank you for being here. Great live as usual. Good night, Miss Linda. Okay, my love. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. Sheila says, Tnog, I picked up a package of those Clancy potato seeds. Yes, but never planted them. Thanks for letting me know they are GMO. Yeah, they are. Yeah. And now you can go on YouTube, the little man who made these seeds, he have a video on YouTube. It's a cool video, but yeah, I did. I did it some years ago, maybe 5, 6, some I don't know, but I did. Yeah. I tried to grow those Clancy potatoes, but they didn't sprout for me. Okay, baby. Okay. Yeah. I learned fig cuttings can take up to 6 to 8 months to bear fruit. Say what? No. Well, let me say this. The biggest fruit tree I have in my yard, which is a brown turkey fig tree, she's a cutting. And it did not take 6 to 8 months for her to put on fruits. I don't know. I really don't know. I would have to do some research on that because fig trees are the easiest thing, to give you fruit. I don't know. You can grow figs without even trying. Come on, Dave. And that is so true. It's one of the easiest fruit trees in the world to do. It really is. It really is. But anyway, I understand. Are they fiddle leaf fig tree? Oh, I hope they're not that. I hope not. Greg says 7B, they were very little when I planted them. Okay. What you say? Is it dying back to ground? Not enough time to regrow, okay, and produce fruit. If not, dying back, fertilized till it dies or produce. There you go. Yeah. I really don't know. We were talking about if you don't get fruit on your trees, you can still use the leaves. Exactly. Exactly. So it's a win-win still, baby. Because for me, the fruit, the leaves to me, that's the bonus for me. I think the leaves are so much more special than a fruit. Sometimes, like my Orient pear tree, she do have a couple of pears on her, but the leaves She make more leaves than she make pears. So I get her leaves so I can dry them and I can drink tea. So I mean, I'm gonna win anyway. I won't be chewing, but I'm gonna be sipping, right? Yeah, yeah. Right. If it's a fiddle leaf fig, you're not missing anything. All right. Wow. Thanks for the info on the persimmon leaves. Yes, I have two trees that are about 3 years old and they have lots of fruits. So look at your persimmon leaves. They are big, they are beautiful, they're healthy. Then go inside, write down the name of your fig tree. I have a fuyu. Research it. You're going to see something special. Really, baby. Go out there and get some of them leaves off them. Yeah. Um, like Farmer always says, shut up. What are you saying, Dave? What are you saying? How do you keep the sweet potato slips going year round? Well, many people just keep it in a jar of water. Keep it in a jar of water and it lives. When the water goes down, you put more water in, baby, and it just keep living. It don't die. It do not die. Yeah. All right, family. What you saying? Oh, leaves are lanyard. I got you. Yes, they are, baby. They're very much lanyard. Yes, honey. Yeah. How do you make super juice is hilarious. I know, Melinda. I just say yes, honey. Look at you, Myra. Myra. Yes, Myra. How you doing, baby? I'm so glad to see you. Glad to see you, my sister. I love you, Myra. Yeah. All right, family. We're about to get up out of here, right? I thank you all. My mom and all of her friends had sweet potato plants back in the 60s. Yes. We just thought they were plant. Exactly. I did too. I did too, but I knew my sisters was a potato. Oh, you just woke up, baby? Okay. Good to see you, Myra. Good to see you, sweetheart. But anyway, family, I love you all. I thank you all for being here. I enjoyed hanging out with you all so much. I hope and pray that we all, even if we slip up and eat some meat tomorrow, right? Drink your water, baby. Get that water in. Even if it's Kool-Aid, but don't go heavy on the sugar, all right? Because Bayou sugar looks so good, y'all. I listen. Bayou is showing you what sugar did. That girl looked amazing. Bayou look amazing. But anyway, family, I love you all. I thank you all for being with me today. Thank you all so much. Althea, happy blessed Sunday, Miss Linda and Chad family. Tomorrow's your birthday. Well, let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Let me get a swallow of this juice. I got a little bit in here. Thank you, Mike. Y'all ready? So y'all put in the chat, happy birthday to Althea. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear my sister. Happy birthday to you. Ba, 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 ba. Happy birthday, baby. I pray God continue blessing you, covering you. Yeah, make you strong. Bless you in every way, baby. Amen, family. Thank you, Nikki. Happy birthday to Althea. Yes. Thank you, Sheila. You're welcome, baby. You are welcome. I pray you all have a great evening. I'm going to eat. I got to get rid of this chicken. I got to get rid of this chicken before tomorrow. Okay. Okay. You all have a great night. And I enjoyed each and every one of you all. Thank you for hanging out with me. Yeah, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, baby. I've got what you got? I got an on time God. Yes, he is. On time God. Yes, he is. Job said he may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. He's an on time God. Yes, he is. All right, Mike, you gonna do a verse? You can ask the children of Israel, trapped by the Red Sea, by that mean old Pharaoh and his army. Yeah, he had water all around him and Pharaoh's on his back. Boom. But out of nowhere, God stepped in and built the highway just like that. Let me tell you, he's an on time God. Yes, he is. Oh, on time God. Yes, he is. Job said he may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. He's an on time God. Yes, he is. Woo! All right, family. I love you all. This was so cool. I had a great night. And I pray you all enjoyed everything tonight, right? All right, family. We're going to see each other somewhere out here, but then we'll be right back here on Tuesday. All right. You all have, all right, Mike. I got you, man. I got you. Thank you, Nikki. I saw you, Nikki, say, sing it, baby. Sing it. Yes, he is. Always, always. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you, Nikki. Y'all have a good night. I love you all. Later.